range is clear. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! Yeah!
Ready to go. The range is clear, the skies are clear. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition. Just spectacular.
Fire.
Welcome back to the Bunker Workshop. Now you join us after the National Launch Day, and we've recovered our rocket back to the Bunker Workshop for post-flight repairs and service. And it was, in general terms, it was a successful flight. So we had a good launch, and the drogue parachute deployed at apogee, and then the Jolly Logic chute release released our main parachute at about 400 feet. Damage. A small scrape on the nose, and yeah, apart from that, the usual carbon scoring. We had 3 onboard cameras, and none of them recorded anything. Actually, I think this camera recorded something, but the file got corrupted. So, there's one lesson to be learned. When we recovered the rocket on site, we had a problem putting the disarm pin back in because things were out of alignment here. So that was our first clue. Yeah, so the alt bay received some damage. I'm not sure if it was from the forces at apogee during the ejection of the piston, but I can't, just looking to try and see how this might be affected, we just couldn't see anything. The main damage was to the Easy Mini. Normally there's a USB connector, you can see that is missing, so it fell off, but not in flight. It fell off when we got in the ground and took the Easy Mini out to try and recover the data, the telemetry from the flight. So we still don't know how high it went, how fast it went, all that good stuff. But I will find that mini USB and we will clean it up and resolder it back on and retrieve the data. So yeah, and we are still looking for it. It is somewhere, okay, somewhere either on here or on the floor, and we will recover. So we're not vacuuming anything until we actually recover that component. Yeah, and other things. These are the onboard cameras. You see one wire became disconnected, and this one I'm not sure. This was inside the parachute. This did not record anything, despite putting extra batteries on the outside, which are longer than the internal batteries it came with. So it could be user error, not pressing the right button to start recording. The parachutes look all right, no damage there, they all look intact, so we've inspected them. All we've got to do now is clean the outside, clean the inside, clean any carbon scoring off, just add a little bit of paint there, resolder on the USB, recover the data, replace that broken wing on the out bay, just make sure everything works, and yeah, have a look at the cameras, make sure they are serviceable, because the next flight is the first Sunday of March as far as we know, and we will be flying with 3 cameras on board. There is a determination to get in-flight recording. So, successful launch. There were heaps of lessons that we learned here about how we could do this better, and for those of you that attended, I'm sure you will have seen there were a couple of failures that provided a spectacle, and those were really cool to watch, and a little bit of schadenfreude, because the owners of course wouldn't have wanted them to fail, but would have wanted them to go out with a spectacle if they had to go out, I'm sure. Yep. So we're always grateful that people with deeper pockets than ours put that extra mile in and provide us with fantastic vehicles for us to watch, and usually hopefully always successful. But this is Rocketry, and sometimes things do not go how you want them to go, and we all take that with a pinch of salt, and we try to show appreciation as well for people who come along and give it their all. So yeah, and the public turned out, and there was such interest in the Patriot in general. I know that our Patriot on the stand in our little tent received a lot of attention from younger folk and older folk who really wanted to know how it works and how much it is and how fast it goes, how high, and what's this and what's that, and really wanted to know about the motors. And it was an absolute pleasure to share all of that information and let them get up close and personal to the rocket. Just let them hold and just point and see what the motors look like, how heavy they are. Yeah, so it was really good. And the parachutes, and yeah, it was a fantastic day. And it was an absolute pleasure to see so many of the general public supporting the New Zealand Rocketry Association and what we do, our lovely hobby that we take great enjoyment out of. Yeah, so it was really good, and we had a great day. I didn't manage to take too much video of the day. I did take some photos, so I'll share those stills with you during this short video. Yeah, and just enjoy the photos. All right, thank you so much for watching the channel, and we will try and get some in-flight footage next time. All right, take care. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.